everyone, it's Annalie from seventhsensehealing.com. So thank you for all your feedback from last week for starting the readings again. I'm really pleased to be back doing the readings. So this week we're looking at the 17th of November onwards. So I've chosen 3 decks of cards. So this week we're starting with the Crystal Angel pack. So I'll just give the cards a shuffle and see if any cards pop out. If they don't, then I'll choose one first to have. So I hope you've sort of been surviving, there's one, the Mercury retrograde period coming towards a close at the end of the week. So on that topic, look at the card that pops out as I mentioned, Mercury retrograde. So it's Chianti, make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. So I think I talked a little bit about Mercury retrograde last week, but it's a time when we need to rest, restore, renew, look after ourselves. It's not a time for really starting new projects or like launching new businesses or moving house, and you're meant to take care of your traveling and things like that. So in the winter, we have a busy summer, we're out and about, we're travelling, we're doing loads of things. And in the winter, animals hibernate, everything shuts down a bit. And, as humans, we don't do that. So we don't really adjust our patterns to match the seasons. So, a lot of us will be in, say, 9-to-5 jobs. You might not have that opportunity to kind of take a step back or have a lie in if you're feeling really tired. So you might be feeling, more tired than normal at the moment, like you need to sleep more. And, if that's happening, that's because you need to. So we need to listen to our bodies when we get those messages, but we don't. We just think, I'm really tired, what's wrong with me? And we kind of get up and we plow on and we keep going. And then what normally happens is we might get a bit poorly or, we get sick. So when we get these messages from our body, our body is working with us all the time to try and keep us healthy and well. When we get the messages, it's because we need them and we need to listen. So what is your body trying to tell you at the moment? Are you feeling tired? Do you need to rest? Do you need to have a lie-in? Do you need to have less going on in your schedule? So just really tuning into your body, what you need, and making time for self-care. So, it could be having a bath, could be going to yoga, cancelling appointments, eating really well, maybe look at your diet, drinking more water. None of us drink enough water. If we're dehydrated, we can feel anxious, stressed, tired, run down, all of these things. So drink lots of water, eat well, nice winter nourishing foods, butternut squashes, winter vegetables, roast them. Really look at your diet, what you're eating, your food, as well as sort of self-care rituals for taking care. So a really nice reminder to look after ourselves throughout the winter, not just because we're in retrograde season. Okay, so we'll do the next card, see what comes up in this pack. That one's popping out straight away. We've got the spiritual law of attraction. So Melchizedek is quite an interesting card because this week just gone, if you watched my reading last week, was 11/11, which was like a portal opening where we can really manifest our dreams. And I talked a lot about last week thinking about next year, thinking about the end of the year, thinking about the next decade and what is it you want in your life. And so we've got another message really coming over. You can see he's kind of got his hands, he's got his energy coming out and creating, a future there. And so you really need to think about, what it is you want to attract into your life. So, if you think negative thoughts and you kind of have like a negative mindset, then life always tends to stay a bit like that. But if you think positive and you plan and you kind of make journal notes, or you do mind maps, or you set your intentions, then you're going to start to attract in that really positive energy, that positive vibration, and bring in those things in your life that you want. So it's really following on from last week's reading about maybe writing down your intentions, thinking about what you want. We'll have a new moon coming up, and that's another good time to set intentions. So have a look at what's going on, really clear out the rubbish and set your attention and really attract that positive thing into your life, or things that you want, Really focus on that. So another nice reminder there to start working on our intentions for next year. So we'll do one more card from this deck. Oops, that one has fallen straight out. Okay, so we've got an angel card, and this is Bethany, and again it's following on. It says, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath, or a pedicure. So take time out, make time for self-care. So it's another one. So when you are taking care of yourself, you're full of positive energy, you're full of vitality, and you can take care of other people around you. If we're not looking after ourselves, we're running on a half full cup, and then we're no good to anybody. You know, we can get burnout, we can get really tired. So we often put everybody else first rather than ourselves. You know, we're rushing around making sure everyone's okay, partners, children, friends, family, whoever. We might always be concerned about them and forgetting about our own selves, and then we get ill or sick or burn out or something like that. So this one is telling you really take some time out, but also it's telling you to do kind of more physical things. So it's not just resting. So massage helps clear toxins, can get rid of tension. I mean, I love magnesium chloride salt baths. I have 2 a week, and for me they give me an energy boost. They clear stuff out, get rid of old energy. So think about what kind of self-care measures you might want to take. You could do self-massage even. So yeah, another self-care message there. So I'm going to do one more from the angel pack, but there's a huge message there coming through of looking after ourselves, and you know, how often do we really properly take care of ourselves? So we'll choose one more from the angel deck, which is kind of my newest set of cards, which I haven't really used for readings before. I do really like working with the angels. Let's see if one's going to pop out. So the last card which has come is the angel Vanessa. She looks like quite a strong angel, doesn't she? To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? So it's following on really from this law of attraction card. So we don't always know what our life purpose is. We don't always know what our divine purpose is, but I always use myself as an example for this one. So I trained as a lawyer, worked as a solicitor for like 20 years, but loved yoga, loved healing, loved crystals, cards, all those things, and just kept getting drawn towards that. And if I did too much legal work, I'd get ill or stressed or feel, you know, really run down. And then I'd go and teach yoga and feel amazing and love, you know, doing all that stuff. So I can easily see myself what is good for me and what isn't, and I know where my purpose is, more yoga, healing work. So you might not have reached that place yet, or you might have done, you might be aware of it. I mean, I was aware of it for a long time, maybe a few years or more before I even started to fully action it. So it's a good way really, and it's not just about purpose, it's about, you know, your health and wellness. So thinking about when you say yes to something, is that benefiting you? Is it furthering your goals and your dreams? Is it distracting you? Is it going to take your energy away? Are you going to have energy left for other things and things that are your purpose that you're meant to be doing? So if you constantly sign up to everything, help everybody, don't look after yourself, and keep, you know, maybe signing up for too much stuff at the weekend or going out on top of your work, how are you moving forward with your purpose? And when you get to do those things which are on point for you, have you got the energy to do it? You know, we're talking about topping your cup up, but not just that, not overcommitting. So it's a really good measure. If you've got goals and intentions that you've set, you can look at these things against it. So say you've set an intention that you know, you want to have a career change this year, but then you accept invitations to go out at the weekends with friends. When are you going to be spending the time looking for jobs, you know, updating your CV, and, you know, progressing that, applying? Because if you're out all the time or you're doing family stuff, when are you looking for the new job for you? So, you know, we can block ourselves and sabotage ourselves from moving forward. So some helpful steps there, I think. We've got 2 cards about self-care and looking after ourselves, and 2 cards about the law of attraction and staying on your purpose. So I hope you found that helpful. I'll post the cards on Facebook with some notes as well, and have a great week, everybody.